a couple of things, but I want to read this to both of you. This is on Instagram, and I saw this, it popped up from the Tempe Tavern.
Oh, no.
On their official Instagram page.
Okay.
I want to be fair. Earlier this week, someone unaffiliated with Tempe Tavern created a shirt that referenced both Tempe Tavern and 9/11. According to what we know, the shirt was designed by an ASU student and circulated in an online student chat. It eventually reached a young staff member who did not appreciate the significance of that tragic day, and it was shared on Tempe Tavern's social media account. Management removed the post as soon as it was brought to our attention. 9/11 is nothing to joke about. The reference was reprehensible. The shirt is tasteless and disgusting. This incident followed a police action that resulted in several people being cited and arrested for underage drinking. I'd say 173 is more than few, but several, yeah. But here's their address. I want to be fair to Tempe Tavern. Tempe Tavern scans 100% of the IDs presented at the door. What is not widely known is that fake IDs can now be bought online that scan successfully and appear authentic. Management cooperated fully with the Tempe Police Department and the State Liquor Board, providing ID scan logs and security footage that accounted for 100% of the patrons in the bar that evening. Tempe Tavern complies with the law, which is why neither the bar nor its employees received citations from the Liquor Board or the Tempe Police Department. And it's signed the Tempe Tavern Management.
Okay.
I feel much better.
So do I.
And I'm glad. Well, and the thing is, in our defense, it was posted on your social media account. And it was done by one of their employees, so I probably was fired,
yeah,
I'm guessing.
I'm sure.
If you're not familiar, there were T-shirts that were made up, and even Pablo said it had to be designed by somebody, that has no knowledge. But the T-shirts said #Tavern Strong, our 9/11. And then it was reposted on Tempe Tavern social media accounts. When management found it out, they dropped it, or they pulled it, and they made this statement. So I want to be fair to Tempe Tavern. I think that's a fantastic.
Glad that they pulled it.
And I'm glad they made the statement
for sure
as emphatically as they did. And we also asked earlier, how could this bar stay open? They answered that as well. Mm-hmm. If the Tempe Police Department and Liquor Board have 100% compliance, now you go after the people that sell these fake IDs.
Yeah.
And I would also then say it's an even more harsh punishment to the students that did it. Because it's not like you just said, hey, listen, they don't check IDs at Tempe Tavern.
Right. I was going to say, I wonder if they just felt comfortable there. Maybe like a friend or something knew somebody that worked there.
But now it makes you think, are they going to do this at other places?
That's what I'm saying.
Because,
why did they go other places?
Well, maybe they are. That's what I'm asking is if you're on Mill or if you're at any other establishment, does the Liquor Board go in there and say, we now are well aware at how sophisticated these fake IDs are. We are going to start verifying. You know what I'm asking?
Right. Yeah, no. Totally.
And it's incredible. They said 100% compliance, none of their employees and the bar themselves were not cited for anything, which means that this is a pretty sophisticated operation that sells these fake IDs. That's the story now, right?
Yep. That's the story
agree.
now. There's some entity or some sort of group that's
where you can buy them on, not only buy them
and
online, they scan and they scan legitimate.
Yeah, that's not cool that happened then.
It's not cool that happened. And another big thing, I must sound old here, Mike, but Patricia, I mean, are we that far removed from 9/11 that our young generation is insensitive to it?
I hear it all the time. They're like, I wasn't alive then.
Mike? I know I'm not young anymore, but
it's because they weren't alive.
I wasn't alive during D-Day, and I have reverence for D-Day when I was growing up as a teenager.
It's just different now.
Yeah. I think that's part of it.
That's sad to me, brother.
It's sad to me too, but I'm happy. But we want to clarify. We made some pretty harsh statements about how this is disgusting because we saw it on the Tempe Tavern's website. And I've said a couple of times, I don't ever want to bash a business. And in this case, it looks like one employee did something stupid, which is unfortunate, but Tempe Tavern addressed it head on, and they posted this.
They covered all the points, too.
Yeah, they did. And I'm glad they clarified that they were found to be 100% in compliance.
As they should.
Right.
Good for them.
And
I'm glad you found this part of the story. How long ago did they post that?
I don't know when it said about less than an hour ago.
Okay. So.
Less than an hour ago. The other thing we're going to do during you guys going to see me on the phone during a commercial break. I got an email, and it's a scam email.
Oh no!
And it says that my account's been charged $463.99, and if I want to cancel my membership, I have to call this number. And they'll reverse the charges and cancel my membership.
You love replying to these things.
So I've got the account number they said happened. I've got the phone number, and I now have
ready.
I had an update on my phone that just happened.
I love your dedication to getting back at these guys. Brother.
I have an update on my phone that allows me to record a phone call very easily. I'm going to record it.
That's hilarious.
So we'll see if it's worth.
Let's see what happens.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
Thanks for watching the Mike Broomhead Show. Catch up on Amazing Arizonans, a KTAR News podcast, and click the button in the middle to subscribe.